Tobaccos that are aged for years, mellowed in wood for natural mildness. Brother, you never had it so mild.
Welcome to the Fight of the Week. I'm Don Dunphy, your ringside commentator. Unbeaten heavyweights take over this evening as Cassius Clay of Louisville meets Billy Daniels of New York City in the 10-round feature bout at the St. Nicholas Arena. The 20-year-old Clay is a former Olympic light heavy, National AAU light heavy, and Golden Gloves heavyweight champion. As a professional, Clay has won his 13 bouts, 10 by knockouts, the last 5 in a row. The ebullient Kentuckian has given the predictions on his bouts, and up to now has made them good. To quote a contemporary on the boxing beat, the 25-year-old Billy Daniels is even more undefeated than Clay, having won 16 in a row while scoring 7 knockouts. However, unlike Clay, this is Billy's first main event on national television. He's a good two-fisted battler. These are big heavyweights, Daniels being 6 feet 4, while Clay is an inch shorter. At the New York Commission weigh-in today, Clay was 196, while Daniels came in at 189. In just a moment, we'll bring you the 10-round heavyweight fight between Cassius Clay and Billy Daniels. Now all set to go in center ring, Johnny Addy.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 1 week from tonight, back at the Madison Square Garden, middleweight feature, Ted Wright of Detroit, Michigan, will meet Denny Moyer of Portland, Oregon, the feature attraction of 10 rounds. Now, Monday night, right here at the St. Nicholas Arena, hard puncher from Patterson, New Jersey, Reuben Hurricane Carter, will meet the middleweight champion of Latin America, and here he is, Sugar Boy Nando. Sugar Boy Nando. Let's give him a hand, folks. Right behind me, ladies and gentlemen, made a great effort last week in trying to win the light heavyweight championship of the world against one of the cleverest fighters in the ring today, Harold Johnson. Here's New York's own Doug Jones. Doug Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Leo Birnbaum, Adi Idala. The timekeeper is George Bannon. Counting for the knockdowns will be referee Johnny Colan, and the referee for the main event, Mark Kahn. 10 rounds. From St. Albans, Long Island, wearing black trunks, weighing 189, Billy Daniels. His opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, wearing white trunks, weighing 196, Cassius Clay. Main event, 10 rounds.
Cassius gets a mixed reception. Here's McCann.
Now listen carefully, Billy and Cassius. Keep both hands free at all times when you're punching. Do not hold with one hand and hit with the other. Is that clear? When I see you locked in a clinch, I'm going to tell you to break. I want both of you to stop punching immediately and each take a step back. Be careful to get fouls. If you get knocked down, you have to take an 8 count. Shake hands now. Come out boxing clean. Good luck. Hi, folks.
There's also a 3 knockdown rule. A man floored 3 times in 1 round is considered out. Scoring here in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on an official's card. Both are undefeated. Forcing the action, Billy Daniels, the black trunks, Cassius Clay in white. Daniels, a good two-fisted battler, figures to force the action. Clay has tremendously fast hands. The speed of his hands have been compared to that of champion Floyd Patterson. Clay figures to double and triple jab. He'll stick that left out whenever he can and backpedal whenever he can. Risky business going around with your hands dangling at your sides, as Cassius is, but I guess he knows what he's doing. It's a hot night in New York. The thermometer hit 99 this afternoon. Cooled off a little, but not a great deal, so it's pretty warm here in the St. Nick's under these ring lights. Bout is scheduled for 10 rounds. They're wearing 8-ounce gloves. Mark Kahn, the referee, a good one. To go in round one. Billy Daniels, the black trunks, Cassius Clay in white. Big heavyweights. Seconds to go in round one. There's the bell. Coming up to round two here in the old St. Nick Arena. Billy Daniels, the black trunks, from St. Albans, New York City. Cassius Clay from Louisville, Kentucky. Daniels, by the way, was born in East Arcadia in North Carolina. Now lives in New York. Clay has gone flat-footed to get more power in his punches. He's also moving in on Daniels instead of backpedaling. Cassius lives dangerously with those hands down low, but they are quick hands. Daniels, like Clay, is undefeated, has won 3 more bouts at 16. Daniels rocked Clay. Clay was rocked that time. Clay was floored by Sonny Banks when they fought, but got up to knock Banks out. I told you he was living dangerously. A little less than a minute to go in round 2 of a 10-rounder. Corner as Mark Kahn gets him out. Daniels heaving from the outfield. Reminds me that Pee Wee Reese, the old Dodger star, is among us. There's the bell ending round 2 of a corker. Daniels almost took Clay out, but Clay came roaring back at the finish. It's a 10-under. Here's round 3. Cassius Clay in white trunks, 196 pounds. Billy Daniels in black, 189. Clay is now picking up the pace, and he has reopened the cut above the left eye of Billy Daniels. And Daniels is starting to telegraph that right hand. Because of the cut over that left eye, Daniels probably has been told to try for a quick knockout. Clay is grunting as he throws his punches in there. Daniels dead game, no question about it, but Clay has taken charge. Punches that Clay has. Jab, hook, right cross, straight right, swinging right. Every so often, Daniels comes back with a crusher. 1 minute to go in round 3. Clay holding on. Goes very far. Both are bound to get tired in this heat, and with the terrific pace they're setting for heavyweight. To go in round 3. There's the bell. Dr. Samuel Swetnick of the commission took a look at Daniels' left eye, which has a cut over it between rounds. Here's round 4. Daniels the black trunks, Clay the white trunks. Mark Kahn, the referee. And a good fight so far. Scheduled for 10 rounds. Clay's got the hands up a little higher now. He's looking for an opening for his right hand. Daniels cut over the left eye again. has developed another cut near the left eye, as if things weren't tough enough for him. But he's battling gamely in there. Got Clay holding on. There's the bell ending round 4. And the commissioned doctor, Dr. Samuel Swetnick, is coming up into the corner of Billy Daniels once again. The crowd wants him to get out of there, however. He's talking to Mark Kahn, the referee, and apparently saying it's all right for the moment. Now here's something of interest to all sports fans. Every weekly, America's #1 network for sports. Coming up to round 5 in the old St. Nick's Arena. Billy Daniels, the black trunks, in jeopardy because of that cut left eye. Cassius Clay in the white trunks, both undefeated. Daniels having won 16, Clay 13. Daniels has kept things even with that solid right-hand punch to the head. There have been no knockdowns. Daniels has hurt Clay a couple of times in this round, as you saw. But Daniels is bleeding from around the left eye again. And now the blood is starting to bother Daniels. 10 seconds to go in round 5. Now hold everything, hold everything. Hold everything. There's the bell ending round 5. And they've got a lot of work to do over in Daniels' corner. Freddie Brown working on the eye. The commissioned doctor has not come up into the ring right now, however. And the corner is working on it. Incidentally, this this is the last televised fight ever from the St. Nicholas Arena. The old building is going to be torn down in the near future. It was opened for fighting back in 1906. And in the future, it will be an ABC television center. There will be 2 Monday night fights here, 2 nights from now and again the following Monday, and that will ring down the curtain on sports activities here in the old St. Nicholas Arena, at least for boxing. Round 5 has gone by here with Billy Daniels and the black trunks and Cassius Clay in the white. Daniels has given a tremendously good account of himself here tonight. Daniels is trying to show that Cassius has feet of clay. Questionable whether the bout can continue, though, because of the condition of Daniels' left eye. He has cuts around it, over it and around it. This is round 6 of a 10-rounder. 1 minute to go in round 6. Seconds to go in round 6. There's the bell. Round 7 here in the old St. Nicholas Arena. Cassius Clay of Louisville in the white trunks weighing 196. Billy Daniels of New York, the black trunks, 189. Daniels has given an impressive performance so far. Clay got off winging in the first 2 rounds, but big punches by Daniels have taken charge since then. Daniels fighting with the handicap of a cuts around his left eye, several of them. Both heavyweights undefeated. It's hot here. I told you earlier it was 99 here at one time in New York today. have been no knockdowns. Mark Kahn, the referee. Starting to come back a little bit now. 1 minute to go in round 7. That's all. Mark Kahn is stopping it. Julie Isaacson is protesting furiously. Big Julie is the manager of Billy Daniels, and Cassius Clay is the victor on a TKO here in the 7th round. What could have been an upset had it gone to 10 rounds. Clay entered the ring a favorite. I imagine this calls for a rematch. Here's Johnny.
The time is 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the 7th round. The referee stops the bout. Daniels suffered cut eye over the left eyebrow. The winner by a TKO, Cassius Clay.
Well, the crowd greets the verdict with mingled emotions. And it's a tough break for Billy Daniels, who fought a tremendous fight. There's no question about that. There's Cassius, and there's Daniels right to his right, or to his left, rather. And Big Julie is still protesting. But this fighter had a chance of winning a big bout here. That is the first loss on the escutcheon of Billy Daniels. And Clay continues undefeated, having won 14 in a row now. Daniels has won 16 and lost 1 by a TKO. Remember, ABC every Saturday for the fight of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a TKO victory in the 7th round at 2:21 of the 7th for Cassius Clay of Louisville, Kentucky, weighing 196 pounds, over Billy Daniels of New York City, weighing 189. A tough break for Daniels because there were many in the audience who figured that he was on his way to scoring an upset. However, with the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th rounds remaining in the fight, anything could have happened as far as the decision was concerned. So Daniels sustains the first defeat, the first TKO of his career after winning 16 in a row, and Cassius Clay has now won 14 in a row. We'd like to welcome back to ringside our 2 wire service reporters, Murray Rose of the Associated Press and Jack Cuddy of the United Press, and a couple of visiting promoters from out of town, Mel Grebb of Las Vegas and Bill King of Louisville. Next Saturday, the fight of the week returns to Madison Square Garden for a 10-round middleweight bout between Dennis Moyer and Ted Wright. In February, Moyer decisively defeated Sugar Ray Robinson on the fight of the week. Other victims include Julio Nunez, Gaspar Ortega, and Charlie Scott. He has split a pair of decisions with Emil Griffith. Moyer has won 31 out of 37 fights, scoring 8 knockouts. Wright holds knockout victories over Don Fulmer and Sugar Hart, and a decision over Federico Thompson. Earlier this month, he impressively outpointed Kelvin Scott. Overall, he has won 38 out of 50, 18 by knockouts. Dennis Moyer versus Ted Wright.